Hello and welcome to Daily Current Affairs by Neo IAS. Today is 30th March 2019 and the topic we are going to discuss is Geographical Indication, Dhanush Howitzer, Asiatic Wild Dog, Maneuvering Characteristics Augmentation System MCAS, Tashigang, Map-aided program. We are continuing with Straits of the World and the previous year question revision series. The first topic is Geographical Indication. So it is in news because 5 varieties of Indian coffee has been awarded with Geographical Indication tag, and it is being given by Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. That's a new DIPP name, and it is working under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. So they have awarded GI tag to 5 varieties of Indian coffee. So the varieties are, one is Coorg Arabica coffee. Coorg Arabica coffee is specifically grown in Kodagu district in Karnataka, and we have Wayanad Robusta coffee. Wayanad Robusta coffee, as the name suggests, is from Wayanad district. It is in Kerala. Chikmagalur Arabica coffee. Chikmagalur is in Karnataka, so it's a district in Karnataka. It is in the Deccan Plateau. Okay, that is another one which has got GI tag. Then it is Araku Valley Arabica coffee. The Araku Valley is the hill tracts of Visakhapatnam districts of Andhra and Odisha region. Okay, so it is found in the hill tracts of Visakhapatnam. Then Baba Budan Giri's Arabica coffee. It is grown in Chikmagaluru district, the central position of Chikmagaluru district. So these are the 5 coffee varieties which got GI tag this time. One more coffee which was given GI tag earlier was Monsooned Malabar Robusta coffee. Monsooned Malabar Robusta coffee. Okay, it was given GI tag earlier. So these are the 6 varieties of coffee which has GI tag in India. So coffee cultivation, it is majorly done in southern state, and Karnataka, which accounts for 54% of the coffee production, is the highest producing state, followed by Kerala has 19% and Tamil Nadu has 8%. Okay, geographical indication is it is a sign given to a product which is having some specific quality which is augmented by the place of origin. So that quality it possesses or the reputation are due to that place of origin. That is why it is given geographical indication tag. Okay, it is primarily given for agricultural or natural or manufactured products. Manufactured product in the sense handicrafts as well as the industrial goods. Okay, so it is given the tag on the name of wherever the geographical territory it belongs to, and by giving a GI tag, it assures us some quality and distinctiveness from the product from other places. Okay, that is the importance of GI tag. And like a trademark and GI tag are different, because a trademark, it can be licensed, but a GI tag cannot be licensed. Okay, that is a main difference. And who gives this GI tag? GI tag in India, it is given by a registrar of geographical indications. Okay, geographical indications, and they are implemented by the nodal agency is CPAM. CPAM is Cell for IPR Promotions and Management. They works under DIPP. Okay, so they are the nodal agency. And one more important thing here is, it is the GI tag is the concept of WTO. It was adopted in WTO TRIPS agreement, and governments of all WTO member countries, they are agreed to have some basic standard for the protection of GI. GI is in all the member countries. So India is a member country in WTO. So it has enacted Geographical Indications of Good Act of 1999, and India is following it since 2003. Okay. Coming to the next topic, Dhanush Howitzer. Dhanush Howitzer is in news because 4 indigenous Dhanush Howitzer has been inducted into Indian Army. So it is basically a topped howitzer. It's very long, 155 mm long howitzer. It is used by Indian Army. It has all the equipments like navigation based sighting system. It has auto laying facility. Then it has advanced day and night firing system. It also firing system, direct firing system, and it also has this ballistic computation system. Okay, so the main attraction of howitzer is that it is capable of firing at very high projectile, very high angle or a steep angle. Okay, it's a very steep angle and a higher projectile it can fire. That is the speciality of Dhanush of a howitzer. Okay, I have a pic. See, that's a howitzer firing. Okay. So, Dhanush gun system, it's based on Swedish Bofors howitzer. So, Swedish Bofors howitzer was inducted in army around 1980s. It's already in army. Now, Dhanush is also inducted. And Dhanush is not the first artillery system to be inducted recently, because already we have inducted two. One is K9 Vajra and one is M777. I have discussed K9 Vajra and M777 in last sessions. One of the sessions. After K9 Vajra and M777 howitzer, it is a third one to be inducted into the force. Okay. So a howitzer, as I told you, it's an artillery piece. It has very short barrel. It has short propulsion, but it has higher trajectory. It can fire over a very high trajectory and a steep angle. That is the specialty of a howitzer. Okay. Now coming to the next topic, that's the Asiatic Wild Dog. Asiatic Wild Dog, the Indian name is Dhol. Okay, it's also called as Indian Wild Dog. It is in news because Western Ghats is being protected to a very high extent these days, and the protected areas in Western Ghats have been expanded. So they are doing this. The Environment Ministry is trying to conserve the population of tigers as well as other big carnivores. So, if they are expanding the protected area, means they have to also consider that should benefit dhole population as well, but it is not. Dhole population is not getting the benefit of increasing the protected area in Western Ghats. That is why it is in news as a report. That is why it is in news. So, dhole is a canid that is native to tropical forest. So, canid means dog family, like domestic dogs, wolf, coyotes, foxes, jackal, dingoes. So, these are all belonging to the Canidae family. So, that's basically dhole is a canid which is in the tropical forest. It can be found in Central Asia, South Asia and Southeast Asia. So, also called as Asiatic wild dog and Indian wild dog. So, it's a social carnivore. Social carnivore in the sense it live in large clan. It doesn't have a dominant hierarchy or something like that. It lives in large clan. That's why it's a social carnivore. Okay, and the major threat now it is facing, why the Western Ghats protected area expansion is not benefiting Asiatic wild dog is because one thing is they have this reserve area around the protected area, and this reserve area has many livestock breeding happening. So, livestock presence will increase the competition between the wild prey of dholes and the livestock. Okay, that is one of the reason. Then it is also because of the fragmented landscape these days, and also there are feral dogs which is free ranging in reserve areas, and also there are some very unpleasant diseases that is transferred from domestic dogs to dholes. These are the threats. Okay, and regarding the conservation status, it is endangered in IUCN Red List. Then it is also Appendix 2 species and sites and Schedule 2 Species of Wildlife Protection Act. Okay. Next is Maneuvering Characteristics Augmentation System, MCAS. So this is in news because recently the Boeing 737 MAX, it was crashed. Okay, it is said that MCAS was activated before it hit the ground. So we will discuss what MCAS is. MCAS is basically a system which automatically it lowers the nose of a plane. Okay, what happens is that if something is happening, if it is crossing a normal angle and it is going to an angle of attack, then the sensor will remind the aircraft that it is either going too slowly or steeply, or it is in a risk of stalling. At that point of time, MCAS is activated. Okay, so the system is designed to be activated only when the angle of attack it is becoming too high, or if there is a risk of the plane stalling or losing its lift. Okay, that is only when MCAS should be activated. It is designed to be activated. So there is a software in the flight control system to change the angle of attack downwards. Okay, if it is going steeply, there is a software telling the flight control system to make it stable. And the pilot will not have any chance to intervene in this system, because once the MCAS is activated, the pilot has nothing to do with it. Okay, even if the autopilot system is turned off, still the pilot cannot control the aircraft. Then the system will control the aircraft. And the sensor is called as alpha vane. It is fitted to both sides of the plane or the aircraft, and it will measure the angle of attack. If this sensor measures the angle of attack and says that it is not a good angle to balance the plane, then MCAS is activated, and then the MCAS will control the plane. And in this case, what might have led to the crash is that sometimes it was a faulty sensor and it has sent us false AOA, or the angle of attack, that might have led to the MCAS to take control of the system or the aircraft and had led to the crash. That is what the expertise are explaining about the crash of Boeing. Okay. Now next is Tashigang. Tashigang is a very small news. It's actually a capsule news. This place is in Himachal Pradesh, in the Lahul Spiti district of Himachal Pradesh. It's a Buddhist dominated area. It is in news because it's the world's highest polling station. Okay. Now coming to the map aided program. We are continuing with the straits. So we have Tsungaru Strait. Tsungaru Strait is in Japan. It joins the Japan Sea and Pacific Ocean, and it connects it separates two islands of Japan, Hokkaido and Honshu Island of Japan. And there is a Seikan tunnel. Seikan tunnel passes under it, under Tsungaru Strait. I'll show you the pic. See, there is Hokkaido Island. Towards the down, it is Honshu Island, and it is connected or it is separated by Tsungaru Strait, and the Seikan tunnels is under it. Okay. Next is Tatar Strait or Straits of Tatari. It is again in Japan, joins the Japan Sea to Okhotsk, which is in the top, Okhotsk, and the location is in Russia. Okay, so it connects. It's between the mainland and the island of Russia called as Sakhalin Island. Is the largest island in Russia. So it separates the mainland of Russia and the Sakhalin Island. I'll show you the picture. So it's a strait from Russia. Okay, it is connecting the Sea of Japan. Sea of Japan is towards the upper side of Japan, and Sea of Okhotsk, you can see it's in the top, and it's connecting Sea of Okhotsk and Japan Sea, and also separating Russia with Sakhalin Island. Okay. Next is PQRS. So I'll read out the question. Which one of the following groups of items is included in the forex? Okay. Before going to the options, let's see what is a forex or foreign exchange reserve. So this forex, it's a first line of defense for India if there is any economic slowdown. Okay, and so we are collecting reserves in order to maintain the economic situation of the country if there is a slowdown. And the foreign exchange reserve, it facilitates external trade and payment, and it will also promote like development, and it will also help India in maintaining the foreign exchange market in India. Okay, so Reserve Bank of India is having the provision of keeping forex in India, and it is according to there is an act called as Foreign Exchange Management Act of 1999. So RBI is doing so under this act. Okay, and what RBI do, it accumulate foreign currency reserve from authorized dealers. It's purchased from authorized dealers in open market operations, and they're like a protective measure against the rupee volatility. If there is increase in the global interest rate, it start rising, then Indian rupee volatility will be balanced using forex. Okay, and main forex reserves are, one is foreign currency assets, then gold is there, special drawing rights, then reserve tranche position. These are the 4 categories of forex of India. Okay, foreign currency assets, gold, special drawing rights, and reserve tranche positions. Now coming to the question. So which of the following are forex reserve? That's the question. Foreign currency assets, yes. Special drawing rights, yes. Loans from foreign countries, no. So option A gone. Foreign currency assets, second option B is foreign currency assets, yes. Special gold holdings of RBI, yes. SDR, yes. So that can be option. But don't stop there, go to C. Foreign currency assets, yes. Loans from World Bank, no. So that option is gone. Coming to D, foreign currency assets is there. Gold holdings of RBI is there. Loans from World Bank, no. So the option, the apt option is option B. Okay. So that's all guys. I hope you enjoyed the session. That's all for today. Good night.